Hi guys, welcome back to Fragments of a Simple Life, where every video I make is super simple. I don't do a lot of videos where I show my face, but I thought maybe today could be the exception. Um, for Christmas, my daughter got like an advent calendar set of natural gemstones, I guess like little pocket crystals, if you will. I know a lot of people don't believe in this kind of thing, but I thought it'd be fun to show you some of them. And then I have a little chart that came with it, and I can read you some of what they are supposedly for or what they supposedly do after I show you them. So I'm trying to be as quiet as I can as I pick them up for you so that you don't get too much of a scratching sound from my table. Some of them are in a polished form, so they do look like a polished pebble, but some of them are a lot more like rough and like edgy, so I don't want to um, have any of that scratching sound. I think the first one I will start with. Oh, I might be totally wrong with how I say these and what they mean. I'm just going by what it says. So the first one I'm going to show you is this. Hope you can see that. It's like clearish white. It has rough edges to it. This one is not polished as far as it being rounded off. It is beautiful. It does not have too many veins in it. From what I can tell, this is a quartz, and I will read to you a little bit of what it says that this beautiful stone is for. It says that it's useful for practitioners seeking balance, speaking or seeking wisdom, and if you're into that sort of thing, spiritual healing is what this one is for. It is rough, so it does definitely make a scratching sound. Bumpy around the edges. Really, really beautiful. Let's check out the next one. The next one is blue with speckles of what looks like a beige color. I hope you guys can see that. This one is definitely a polished stone. And based on my little chart next to me that came with these stones, this is a sodalite. I hope I'm saying that correctly. A sodalite. It says it provides a calming atmosphere, promotes authenticity in the user, which helps to support greater wisdom. Sodalite. I love the little, like, almost like freckly design that you can see inside of it. This one is definitely polished all the way around, and it's almost like a oval shape, pretty small. These are definitely meant to like go in a little baggie and go with you if you believe in carrying your crystals, little pocket crystals with you. Um, I think it's really beautiful to look at whether you believe it or not. I think that's why I like all these little stones and little natural crystals and stuff is even if you don't believe in them and you just think stuff in nature is pretty, this is pretty nice. So that's a soda light. Just putting them behind me. There's so many. I'm trying to decide what one. Okay, how about this one? This is the rough version, unpolished version of Dalmanian jasper. Take a look at this stone. Look at the natural freckles that are inside of it. Isn't that crazy? It's like the stone has little moles almost, little black freckles all over it This looks just like a regular rock that you would probably see somewhere. Um, but honestly, I just find it absolutely fascinating. I'm not really sure where these perfect tiny little black circles could possibly be coming from, but they're absolutely beautiful. And then the outside, the rest of it is like a beigeish color. And some areas, like right up here, are a little bit darker, brown. But overall, it's almost completely the beige color. Let's see what it says about this one. It says the Dalmatian jasper helps to lower inhibitions, promotes joy within a protected, grounded space. Now, I want to show you. My daughter actually got two different forms of the exact same thing. So that's like the unpolished version. And then look at this. That's the polished version. I hope you can see that. Isn't it beautiful? So this is a polished version. It's a very interesting shape. It almost looks like a crooked egg for like a bird's egg or something. It has a lot of speckles as well, and these ones seem to be all different sizes. So some up on top are larger, like that little speckle right there. I hope you can see it. But then down below, there's like a whole almost like band all across the front area here where they're like much smaller. This one has a nice sound to it. The other one was much rougher in my hands. I like both. I like the rough, unpolished, but then if you're gonna have them out like on display or like to show people, there's something about the polished version that just looks so finished and beautiful. But this is, I guess, not the original form. These have been tumbled probably for a very long time. Okay, um, let's see. What is this one? This one, is this Tiger's Eye? Yes, I believe. No, yes. This is a tiger's eye that's unpolished. We can kind of see the little layers in the rock or crystal. It is like yellow in color on the bottom, darker on top. Oddly enough, to me, it kind of looks like a piece of pie. Doesn't it kind of? Watch if I turn it this way. It kind of looks like a piece of pie, like a piece of pumpkin pie or something. This one has a much rougher, bumpier surface up on top, and then the bottom of it is completely flat. It has at least one, two, three, four, five different bands of colors, and it really is like a perfect little like triangle shape. For Tiger's Eye, it says it promotes a state of balance and helps to enhance both confidence and strength. So this seems like a really good stone to have around. They also provided you with the polished version again. So just depending on like your taste and what you want, you can have a nice little polished like pocket stone here, or you can have the rough like pumpkin pie version. This one is really, really shiny. The dark bottom, and then you can see like the lighter top. I hope you guys can get that. Isn't that beautiful? You can kind of see the reflection of my neighbor's truck outside because this one's really shiny, especially on this bottom surface here. I really, really love this one. I just love the difference in the colors. It almost looks like a planet to me, kind of. The swirls that you see like in a telescope of a planet, the different gases and stuff like that. It just looks like it comes from nature. Okay, let's see if I can find another one. For all I know, my daughter might actually have some of these in her pockets at school today. So who knows? How about we do fluorite? Look at this. Look how cool this is. Isn't that just like the best color? It looks like something from like a superhero movie or something like that. It looks like there could actually be some sort of power force living inside of it. Isn't that beautiful? This one's big. This one's a lot bigger. I can actually remember when my daughter got these and uh, the way that the advent calendar was set up. The part that held this little square, that you pop open and then you open the little door. The little square for this was actually like a big rectangle, and it took up a lot of space in the box, the advent calendar box, because it's so much larger. Like, look at the size difference. It's quite a bit bigger, so it took up a lot of space. Let's read about fluorite or fluorite. Fluorite, I think is how you say it. It says effective at absorbing negative energy, fosters a more potent atmosphere of harmony. So that's really cool. I like this one because it feels polished, but rough at the same time. So it has like quite like a shine to it, but we can see like this edge is really rough. This edge is cut like really smooth. There's like a little bit of both, I guess. I know this one's one of my daughter's favorites, but she doesn't take this one to school, probably because she doesn't want to lose it, but it's really beautiful, right? Okay, we have some aventrine, or aventrine, I think. Here's a polished version. This is another green one. You can see it's like a pale green. It reminds me of mint. It's pretty veiny inside. You can see here it has like a darker shade to it, and then up here is a lighter shade. For aventrine, it says it's effective for those seeking an improved sense of harmony, optimism, and good luck. And of course, to go along with the polished version, they gave us the raw, unpolished version as well. So I'll show you guys this. This to me is really beautiful. Hope you can see. Isn't that beautiful? It's much darker. You can see like all the veins in it. The back of it is also pretty flat and smooth, but this front area is really rough. It's also kind of in the shape of a triangle. If you look at the back of it, you can see like the one, two, three sides of it here. It's just really, really beautiful. But it's definitely, it has a rougher finish, right? And this one, like, you can almost tap the polished one. The polished one is bigger and heavier. You can kind of see the difference, how much darker this one is than this. They're both beautiful, but kind of these ones really have two different looks. Really cool though. Okay, the next one we have is called Black Obsidian. This is the polished version of Black Obsidian. It's black. You can see a little bit of like a vein in it, but honestly, it's basically just a shiny, polished black rock. The black obsidian is best for stabilization practices and helps to promote a sense of grounding while fostering introspection. And of course, oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. That's probably really loud. Here, I knew I was going to do that. Here is the raw, unpolished version. So if I put this one down, this one does look lighter in color on one side. And then if I flip it, look how dark and shiny it is on that side. Isn't that beautiful? Really, really pretty. But this is black obsidian. It's really simple, but like really pretty. And even in its like raw form, you can see what it has the potential to be. You can see how shiny it is. This one just feels good to hold. And it feels like colder than the rest. I'm not really sure why. I'm not an expert. Okay, we have a piece of, I believe this is the raw, like unpolished rose quartz. So it has a little bit of like a pink tint to it. I don't know if it's coming up on camera for you guys, but for me, you can see that it has a little bit of a color kind of going through it. It has a different sound than the polished one would. It's pretty though. It says rose quartz encourages feelings of love for oneself and others, along with a sense of increased happiness. So it kind of sounds like everyone could use a little piece of rose quartz. It's tiny, there's not much to it, but it's really, really beautiful to me. I think I have a piece of rose quartz myself somewhere. I really love it. It's really pretty. I think that one also came in a polished version, but when I was gathering my daughter's collection, I did not see it. So that might be one that she has on her or in her backpack, or maybe she gave it away to a friend. I don't really know. Let's see. What else do we have here? I can't really tell what this one is. If it's mahogany obsidian or red jasper. I think it's red jasper, but this one also looks like red jasper. Or maybe not. Oh, maybe it's carnelian. That's kind of what it looks like in the picture. Sorry, you guys. There's like three of them that look really similar, and I'm not an expert. But this one's really pretty. I can't tell what it is, but it looks like carnelian. Is that how you say it? Carnelian? Carnelian? Oh, there goes my dog. So we're going to read what it says about carnelian because I think that's what this is. It says it enhances intensity and passion, fosters increased feelings of courage and confidence. So that's a pretty good one to have, I think. I don't know if that's the right one. I feel like she has some that are missing, but I'm going to assume that that's the right one. Then we also have some amethyst, which is purple. We have the raw form here. Hope you guys can see that. And then we also have, mm, I don't know. I think this is it in its polished form. See how pretty that is? It says amethyst fosters an atmosphere of calm, encourages intuition, and an increased spiritual path. So they look kind of, I don't actually know if this is amethyst. It might be. It looks like the picture, but it's so hard to tell. So I'm going to put the polished one aside because I know that this one, this raw version is. Definitely. It's all different colors of crazy purple and white. I think it's kind of hard to see it on camera, but it's really, really beautiful. This one's one of my favorites just to look at. Um, I think that you can probably see like online and stuff people that have like really big, humongous versions of this. It's a very popular crystal. You can see how purple it is right there. It's a very popular crystal. It makes a good tapping sound too. This one is very obvious what it is. It's a different shape than all the rest. I think it's called selenite. I think selenite. It's like kind of veiny, but like in a perfectly like straight horizontal way or vertical if you turn it this way. This is a crystal that is incredibly like lightweight. It says it's a potent cleansing stone, helps remove outside energies from stones and users. I do have a friend that's really into crystals more than I could ever be. Um, and she said like this is a stone that like everybody that has a crystal collection should have. I don't know if that's true or not. Like I said, you guys, this is amateur hour. I have no idea, but I just think it's really beautiful. It just looks like it's glass. The way that it shines, the way that this one catches the light, it feels and looks like I'm holding a piece of glass, but it's not. And it has such a cool like reflection, and you can see all these veins like running through it, almost like it's been sliced and there's like remnants. But I have a bigger piece of this myself, and mine looks like this too. It's just really, really cool. I apologize for the background noise, you guys. My neighbor just decided to mow his lawn, like right now. So that sucks. The last couple that I'm going to show you are just some different types of quartz that my daughter has collected. This one on this side is like a little more of like a polished version, and this one is more like a dinosaur egg. It has like a frosted tint to it, but I think you guys tell me if I'm right or wrong if you know, but I think this one is quartz and this one is quartz. I think they're both polished quartz. It's just this one um looks like smoky. Is it smoky? No, smoky's gray, right? Smoky quartz. I don't know. I don't know. I just thought it would be fun to share with you guys. But these ones are really pretty. Um, I have one here. I'm not sure. This might be mahogany obsidian. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, guys. But I think this one might be polished mahogany obsidian. It says that this one is useful in stabilization practices, helps to promote feelings of strength and vitality. That's what my paper is saying. But I like it. This one is like there's mahogany, like there's something that's so dark about it and so deep. The brown is like a brownish red, and then the other color I think is black. And it has quite like a swirl pattern going in and out of it. I'm just going based off of my chart because it has pictures that go with it. So I think I'm right, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. And this one is not on my daughter's chart, I don't think. So do you guys know what this is? Anybody who knows crystals and stones? It's in my daughter's collection, but it's not on the chart. I have absolutely no idea what it is or where she got it. I'm literally looking at my little chart here and I don't see it. And it's like beige on this side with like little like freckles in it. It's really, really pretty. She had to have gotten it somewhere like we purchased it because it's polished. She didn't just get it outside like when we go on hikes she collects rocks. I'm not really sure. But anyways, if you guys know what this one is, please let me know in the comments and let me know which one was your favorite. I have my favorite just not based on like what it does, but based on like the visual and how cool I think it is. For me, it's got to be the polished Dalmatian jasper. I think that this one is just so weird, just so incredibly strange. Like it looks like someone's like, you know, ice cream or something. I don't know. It's crazy that something like this exists in nature and it's not like a bird's egg or something. I just love it so much. So that's my vote. This one was for joy and protection and to keep me grounded. So I could use a little bit of all of those things, but these are not my stones. I don't know if you guys can hear the birds, but the birds are going crazy. Springtime where I am. I don't know about you. But I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my face today and me doing a little bit of a different kind of ASMR video. I never show my face, but if you want to see more of me, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you for giving my little channel a chance. And maybe I'll make more videos where I show my face casual style like this in the future. Just let me know if you want to see it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.